If you're tired of relying on bulky external drives, let's back up your entire macOS Time Machine straight to your Synology NAS server. No additional hard drives needed. And for this video, we're using the DS1522 Plus model. Alright, so we're going to show you how to create backup folder, then granting access to the folders to the admin, sync that folder to your Mac Finder as a drive, and lastly, we'll back up our macOS Time Machine to the NAS server. Alright, so for that, first log into your NAS web browser to the account that you want to store your Time Machine backup. Now go to the control panel, from there to shared folder. Now we're going to create a folder to save backup data. Just click on create, from there to create shared folder. Create a name for your backup folder. I'm going to disable the recycle bin option after that, and then press on next. Select the enable data checksum option, and then enable shared folder quota. Now it's recommended to allocate twice the amount of your MacBook's actual storage for the Time Machine backup. The rest is your call. A summary of the settings will show up in here. You can either go back and change or just press next. Now after that, you gotta configure user permissions in here. So no matter which account you're logging with, just give your own account from where you want to access the backup data, full read and write permissions. And then just hit apply. Okay, your shared backup folder is created. If you got multiple MacBooks, you can create separate folders for that just to avoid confusion. Now, if you go to File Station, you'll see that the backup folder is in there. Now go to the control panel once again. Now open File Services and then go under the SMB tab. Make sure Enable SMB Services is selected. Scroll down, and what you can do is just you can copy this Mac Finder address because we're going to need it in the next segment. Now go to AFP, make sure it's not selected, and then under Advanced tab, select Enable Bonjour Time Machine, and in here, select the folder that you've created for your backup data. Just in case you've created multiple folders for different MacBooks, just select all of them for proper data management. And then just hit Save and hit Apply, and then press OK. Now we'll link access to this folder to Mac as a drive so you can directly select it to back up your data from Time Machine. For that, redirect yourself to your Mac home screen, open Finder, and from the Go tab, click on Connect to Server. If you've already done this, your Mac address will be written in here. If you're doing it for the first time, you're going to write an address in here. We've already shown you, but you can also go back to your NAS server dashboard, to control panel, to file services, and scroll down and copy this exact Mac Finder address from here. Paste it in this bar, and then press connect. Connect once again in the pop-up. Put down your account name where the computer name is showing and your account password, and then just hit connect once again. Alright, next, select your backup folder that you've just created and then press OK. Now, as you can see, the created backup folder on NAS is now added to my Mac as a drive, although till now it's empty. So for that, you can either search for Time Machine from settings or from Spotlight search, whatever is comfortable to you. Just click on it and then click on Setup Time Machine. You'll be redirected in General section where the Time Machine option is located. Just click on Add Backup Disk. You might get two options in here just in case if you're backing up remotely via Quick Connect. In that case, select the first one. Now, if you're connected to your NAS via local network or LAN, just select the option that's showing local. Press Connect. Now, once again, put down your account name and then password, and then hit Connect. If you want to secure backup data so it cannot be accessed without the password, enable Encrypt Backup option. If you want it encrypted, create a new password for your backup and then just re-enter it to confirm. You can also set a custom disk usage limit, and you can also expand or decrease the limit from here. Or you can select none if you want. And when you're done, just press done. Before we go further, if you go to options, you can set a couple of options like the frequency to which your data will be automatically or even manually be backed up on your NAS. Now, since the assistant is also a part of your Mac, you can exclude that from the backup if you want, and then just press done. The backup process will start immediately or according to the backup frequency settings that you've just made. Now, if you go to the file station on your server, to your backup folder, you'll see files and folders are getting added in here. That means the backup is working. You can do your usual works when the backup is running in the background. And if you search for Time Machine once again, you will see this timeline of all your backups. Now, since this is my first backup, it's just showing today's data. Just one entry. And that's pretty much how you can back up your entire macOS Time Machine to NAS Synology. Thanks for watching.